Welcome back to episode number 5 to Yarn as a Second Language. You see the title on this video, and this is no joke. We're for real going to give something away. But before we get to that, and you don't got to wait for the end of the video to find out what we're going to do, but just a little bit longer, just a little bit, un poquito. So, thank you all for watching our last video, our yarn haul at Michael's. We got asked a very good question by a viewer by the name of Naturally Creating JAB. I gotta look.
I think that's
Naturally Creating JAB. Yes, she asked a very good question. She asked the question. So in the scene that I'm particularly talking about, we were walking through Michael's. And we went through the organization section, and there were carts and drawers and things like that. In the video, I mentioned that I'm not trying to pay $90 for a 3-tier cart because I'm more frugal. So we got asked, well, what's the difference between being frugal and what's cheap? And Miss Nikki answered it beautifully. Would you like to answer it again?
I thought it was a very good question, and I thought it was asked very tactfully. To me, frugal means you have a goal in mind for your money. It means that you are saving or not spending in order to spend on something else or to accumulate more savings. So it's a very conscious decision to be frugal to me. To be cheap means I'm just going to get whatever it takes to get the job done. It may not be exactly what I want, and I'm just going to get the lowest priced item that will fulfill whatever need I've got going on. And like I said, sometimes they can be the same thing, but I think frugal is a way more conscientious kind of way of spending your money you have a goal in mind. Cheap is just spending as little as possible to me.
I completely agree. I know at some point, I know we had talked about the price of crochet hooks. And in the past, I think I was cheap by buying the $1, piecemealing $1 per hook instead of just getting the money to buy a set at a very frugal price.
Yes.
So I think sometimes being cheap may be beneficial.
Yeah.
But probably not generally, huh?
Well, I think it depends. It depends on where you are in your goal and your travels and whatever. I personally have a couple of money goals, and that I think I mentioned in my response that I'm trying to knit down my stash. So in the new year, I want to be more conscientious in my spending, where I spend my money. And I know so many small businesses, especially yarn businesses and craft businesses, that are struggling now due to COVID restrictions on people shopping or visiting their shop, or they have supply chain interruptions and things like that. I want to be sure that these businesses are around, in future time. So, pardon me, I want to spend more of my dollars there. And it's $50 in a yarn shop that somebody owns in my community is going to go further to making a better community, a better space, a better business in the area than $50, over 4 or 5 weeks at a big box store. So I just want my money goals to coincide with community goals, I think.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that answered it pretty well. But yeah, shout out to
very thoughtful question. I appreciated that.
I appreciate it too, and that's one of the things that I like about this platform is it was a way for us to communicate, but just to start a discussion about something we have in common. And I thought that was a very thoughtful question, and I'm glad you asked it. Shout out to you, Naturally Creating JAB. And I don't know if it's Jab. I don't know, but the J, A, and B were all in capitals, so I'm going to say JAB.
I think it's hard to say people's online handles because, a lot of times they have to put numbers in and symbols, and I don't know.
Yep. So, let's see your mug this week, Miss Nikki.
It's a giant mug because I've got allergies going on. So it's a big mug. I got it at Target. It's the Hello, Michael B. Jordan. Hello. But it's got a handy little lid on it that comes up. So keeping my tea very warm. I've got blueberry tea tonight.
So no quippy little saying on it this time?
No. It's keeping my little hands warm though, so
Your little skin can.
Moving on. I have regulation size hands, by the way. Regulation.
Can you guess what I'm drinking?
Vodka?
No.
Oh, then I don't know. Yay!
Nobody cares, do they?
No, I don't.
All my Topo Chico fans, let's stand up. Let's stand up in the comment section and just write Topo.
What does Topo mean? Or is that just a proper name?
I don't know.
Chico is like guy, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I don't know what Topo means.
What if it means like crochet guy?
Then they made it for me about 100 years ago.
More than certain it does not mean crochet guy.
125 years ago.
125 years ago. They knew.
We need to make a special drink because there will be a son born. His name will be Princeton.
And
he will be El Topo Chico.
No, I'm moving right on. So, works in progress. I don't have any works in progress because I finished one thing.
Oh, okay. Let's see it.
A dishcloth.
Oh, going back to your roots, huh?
Finished. So this is one of the Christmas dishcloths that I'm going to knit for a couple of friends who get dishcloths every year. So this is out of the sugar and cream.
I'm sorry, the what?
They can read. The cone that I bought a few weeks ago. And I went to Joann's and I don't see this colorway anymore. The kind of Grinchy colors or whatever. So first one off, only thing done this week. So I've had some COVID stress this week. I am, we post-election stress. I guess we're still in election stress. Georgia's revoting and all of that. But it's just been a week where I didn't finish a whole lot. I did a lot of Netflix watching, but that was about it.
You finished some Netflix shows, didn't you?
Some binging on Netflix. Actually, I didn't even finish. I jumped from series to series, so I don't even have a Netflix finish.
Oh, well.
Lacking.
Yeah. Well, I've got some things going on.
Excellent.
So, works in progress. I'm going to start with this. I've just started a simple hat. And it doesn't look like a hat yet, but it will be a hat.
This is the sparkle yarn.
And this is with the big twist.
What is it? Twinkle. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And, okay, so a lot of times when I work with yarn that has the sparkles or whatever in it, I call it glitter, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to work with sometimes because it gets caught up in the hook quite often. I gotta say, this big twist twinkle, I don't know, maybe because it's the way it's weaved in there, it does not get stuck in your hook.
Wow.
So.
And that can make or break a project, how difficult it is to work with the yarn.
Absolutely, it sure can. So this is all I've got so far, and it will be a hat. It just doesn't look like one just yet.
Nice. It's really sparkly.
It really is. So, but yeah, it's something mindless and fun to work on. It's fairly
Mm-hmm.
quick. Now, this next one. So we got this sock challenge going on.
Yes.
And if you don't know what it is, me and Nikki are challenging each other to make socks. And whoever makes the most socks at the end of the year.
Wait, no, because I'm going to make one pair of socks.
One pair?
I'm making one pair.
You're right. Okay, well, that
how
changes
many
my
are
whole
you
mindset.
making?
Well, that's what I'm getting to. So I forgot. You're right. It is just one pair of socks and people are going to vote. And moms get 2 votes, right?
Yes.
So I started making a sock. And as I was making it, I realized, good Lord, this is taking forever. This is what I have done so far.
Aww.
And I kid you not, this took me forever.
And that's big yarn. Worsted, it looks like, yeah.
I left the label. Let me grab the label real quick. It's just right here.
I'll just do a dance while he's gone.
So it's merino superwash.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's I think the weight is like a 3. Yeah.
Okay.
I like it. It's very soft. That's why I figured this would be really good for a sock.
Mm-hmm.
But and keep in mind also, I've never made socks before.
Mm-hmm.
This is my first attempt. I am happy to make it this far, but this is a lot of work.
Socks are a lot of work. Handmade socks are a lot of work.
And I think it actually goes inside out, so it probably look like this. It'll look more like that.
Aww. So you're obviously going from the toe up.
Yeah, it's a toe up pattern, and that's all it was called, toe up pattern.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll look nice, but now that I remember that it's not the quantity, it's the style and all that.
Now.
This is going to be my practice run. Okay. And I'm going to pick up some real yarn and maybe a new design. I don't know yet.
Okay.
And that will be my challenge sock.
Well, they look very cozy.
Yeah.
I think that yarn's probably suited for, kind of lounge socks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's stay inside type of material. Not put a tennis shoe on and go run it. So those are my only 2 works in progress, but I do have a finished object.
Ooh.
And I'm quite happy about it. I made a little hat.
Oh, nice. That's for your sister, right?
No.
No.
This is the yarn I used for another hat that I showed in our last episode, episode 4.
Mm-hmm.
This is the same yarn, different style. The other hat was like a slouch hat.
Okay.
And I had just enough yarn to make this. And it actually fits perfectly, so I think it works.
It looks very cozy.
And
it was 80 degrees the other day.
Yeah, no kidding. But I will be putting a pom-pom on this because I think that will really finish it off. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, I like it. It looks like flowers at the base of the brim. Oh, I like that.
Yeah. So, yep. That's my finished project. It's the only thing I finished this week.
That's plenty. I got a washcloth. That's it.
This didn't really take that long.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Well, that's the Thick and Quick or the Woolies. Yep. One of those. I can't remember.
It was it wasn't Woolies. It was Buttercream. Nope. Buttercream.
Oh.
It was not. It was the Thick and Quick.
Yeah, because I think I remember that it had another one with sparkle in it, I think.
Right. So my only other thing to show you, which I'm excited about, you like?
Uh-oh. Why are you doing that? That's weird. That's weird. Stop it. Stop.
So, what did you say you were doing? You're doing with your yarn. You're not getting ready of it. You're
Oh,
can't-
what am I doing with it?
you said something about the yarn you're giving away. I can't remember what you called it, but I guess you had a bunch of yarn that you wanted to give
Oh, I'm
away.
destashing.
Destashing, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And Miss Nikki decided to destash her yarn into my stash of yarn,
Yes.
as well as she gifted me with an early Christmas present. So, we were talking about organization.
Early,
earlier.
only.
Well,
Only.
only
Don't
Christmas.
get ahead of yourself.
I thought I'd get a washcloth at least.
Mm.
To scrub my sins away.
That would be the biggest washcloth ever. My poor wrist.
But I didn't have to be unfrugal. I didn't have to be cheap. She gifted me with a cart, and I'm going to try to get this in the picture
Uh-oh.
without moving you guys too much. And look at that.
Yay! Oh my goodness!
Uh-huh.
You filled it
Three-tier
up
cart,
already.
and it's on wheels, and it's solid. It's sturdy. It ain't going nowhere.
Yay!
And a lot of this yarn, especially down here, except for this one, all that was gifted by Nikki. A lot of this up here, except for these, were given by Nikki.
Oh,
Down here is all my sparkly yarn.
it is. I love that you have a shelf of sparkly yarn.
Yes.
I've taught you well.
So if you're interested, that's a Raskog.
Raskog, that's how I say it. That's an IKEA cart, and they come out with different colors every season. So you may not be able to get that color, but they usually people spray paint them. People put little inserts in them to make a solid shelf on top. People, they modify these things to fit their needs. But I'm so glad you found it useful.
Yeah.
I thought you liked that color.
So right here, I got a closet. Usually, I get my couple balls of yarn. I come from the store, I open that closet, and throw it in the closet. I know where it's at. I know what I got. Toss it in. Now, I take it out. I organize it on my little tiny shelf, and I have extra closet space.
Nice.
Because this may be the only closet in my house that belongs just to me. The rest of the house belongs to everybody else. So, cheers to you.
You are really loving the... Oh, I told a story. I do have one more finished object. So I told you I've been making my little mask bag / carry-alls. So this ended up being a little taller than the mask bag. So I made it into a yarn project bag. So it's got unicorns.
I see.
So it's just a little project bag. It's probably about 8 inches tall by 5 or 6 inches wide. And I have stuffed it full of my yarn for my next project. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I've got my needles in it. So it's a pretty big bag. This yarn, I know somebody will ask, Knit Picks Wool of the Andes. So I think that's silk, wool, and alpaca. So I think it's discontinued, but this feels amazing. Don't tell her, but this is going to be a Christmas gift for my mom. So I need to get to work on it. But I did finish this little drawstring bag. It took me you know, these aren't very sewing involved. So this took maybe 15 minutes or so.
Oh,
Maybe.
really?
So I enjoy it. And it's kind of keeping all my stuff together. So I'm not, this has been the week for me to lose everything inside my house. 10 minutes ago, I couldn't find my glasses. So I thought, well, just can't read on the podcast, won't be reading anything. Then this week, I've lost some needles, I've lost a couple balls of yarn. I don't know. So I'll try
Dang.
to make some project bags, consolidate some things. Like I said, de-stash some things, move some things out of the stash that I know. I hope you enjoy, you know, what I picked out to gift you in the way of yarn. I try to pick some things that I enjoyed. I bought them. I enjoyed it. I just knew I wasn't going to get to it anytime soon, and that you know,
Yeah,
the yarn love
there's
moving.
only one thing that I don't know what I'm gonna do with.
Mhm.
This little scrubby
I knew
thing.
it was that one. I knew it.
Uh, this looks like torture to work with,
Mm.
but
That is that Red Heart. Yeah, that's Red Heart.
Red
They
Heart
came
Scrubby.
out with a line of all these dishcloth and dishcloth additive kind of yarns. That one I think is all synthetic. I think they have one now that's cotton and it's got kind of these scrubby little things on it that looks like that, but it's all cotton. And I don't know. I don't know if they caught on or not. I don't see them that often. I think I bought that last year at the Dollar Tree, so I don't know how popular it was in the big box stores if it ended up at the Dollar Tree. But I wanted to try it. But then, like you, I kept looking at it and looking at it in the stash, and I was like, I gotta save these hands.
Well, I've got a plan for it. I am going to make a dishcloth out of it, but
Yes,
I'm gonna work on it from both ends, so maybe it'll make it a little thicker
yes,
because it's fairly thin.
yeah. And I
So,
think maybe that's the problem, you know, that people saw it and was like, oh, well, that's a good idea, but that's gonna
yeah,
take
and
some
I
engineering.
I found out working with thin yarn because even for me, this one is fairly thin.
Mm,
It hurts my hands. It's hard for me to hold this little tiny yarn and do my thing.
yeah.
So maybe
It takes a
when we,
different skill working with, you know, a medium weight yarn, a thinner yarn, or a very, very fat yarn. It takes a different set of muscles, different set of skills.
yeah, that'd be a good topic for us when we get to ergonomics.
Mm, I'm excited about that. Maybe in the new year we'll have time.
Yeah,
I do have one more acquisition. Oh, are we on acquisitions? I'm sorry.
yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't have,
This is your show. Do what you want to do.
I
I'm
don't
just
have a
here.
lot. So, so I do have one acquisition I am super excited about. So I go to the thrift shop sometimes. So during COVID times, I have limited myself to going out every couple of weeks, getting all my groceries done, running errands and doing all that. And I try to do it in one day. So I'm in, I'm out, I'm back in. You know, I can self quarantine if need be and all that stuff before I have to take family members to the doctor or go to the doctor myself or do things like that. So this last trip, I went to the thrift store and I absolutely love the thrift store I go to because they require masks. They have somebody sitting in the doorway checking and being very polite and nice about it, and just reminding people, wear your mask. They're counting how many people are in the store. Everybody is always distanced. The store is always very clean. So I enjoy going in there. So that's where I found my vintage sewing machine that you may have seen on Instagram a few days ago. So I went in, didn't find anything else. I was turning the corner. I didn't even mean to go down the book aisle, but I saw this textiles. So this makes my knitting nerd heart sing because this is probably the reference book I've been looking for a long, long time. So it talks about, I have just, you know, kind of thumbed through it just a little bit, but look at this. You want to get nerdy? It's got graphics and cutaway and microscope pictures. So people may not know, in my previous life, I was a microscopist. I worked on a microscope. I analyzed for asbestos fibers and fiber counting. So I did quite a bit of microscope work. So this makes me happy. So this is where it's talking about the physical structure of wood. So I can tell Princeton's bearing with me right this second, so I'll move it along. But on the next page, is that the chemical structure of wool? I think it is. I think it is. So I was like, oh. So I will be reading this. You know, there's a wool fiber. You can see the little scales on it and everything. You're laughing. I'm so happy.
You are so excited about this. I love it.
So this is probably the book that I'm going to read all winter long. And then in the back, there's legal and environmental concerns of processing these textiles. They go on to talk about some of the synthetics and, you know, how they're processed, how tapestry is made and things like that. So I am super excited. I am very excited. So, sorry, I was reading my book. So, I'm excited. And, you know, I don't know, I was trying to figure out when it was produced. This is apparently Textiles 9th edition. Sarah J. Kadolf at Iowa State University. I was trying to find a printing date, 2002. So it's about 18 years old. 2002 is 18 years ago. So, but I am super excited about this. So this cost me all of, I think, $1. And I snatched it up and I ran to the register. Like, somebody's going to take it from me. Like, somebody's going to be like, no, lady, give me that book. I want that.
So it cost you $1, but at one point at Iowa University, you said it was?
Yeah. Iowa State University.
That probably cost somebody about $200.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is the 9th edition. They're probably on the 42nd edition now, and it's $300 for a book. But I look forward to thumbing through this. This is right up my nerdy little alley, really. So.
Well, you mentioned nerdy. Why don't you show everybody your shirt real quick, because it goes along with your book. I knit yarn periodically.
Really?
Look at you.
Oh. I can't stand when I see, so there's a lot of, you know, like chemical symbols and, you know, that's a thing to make words out of the periodic table. I can't stand when they use like fake elements or there's a symbol, like there's no just A, but they'll use like aluminum, but they'll shade out the L or something. I can't stand that. This one is accurate. It's great. I was not wearing this shirt when I bought this book, but it would have been fitting.
You were.
I was. I think I was wearing a Mario shirt, you know, the video game, but oh well.
Well, I'm glad you found two things that make you so happy.
What two things? This one and what?
Your shirt.
Oh, I had this a long time ago.
Oh.
I think this is a Christmas gift last year.
I see.
I think my
well,
mom
how about we make all our people happy and let them in on the giveaway.
I forgot about the giveaway. My book is not in the giveaway. But
And the winner gets a new book from Nikki Cody about textile.
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
maybe later. You can hand sign it.
I had
All right, so
nothing
let's
to do with the creation of this book, but I'll sign it for you. That's not cool. But sorry, go ahead.
Let's get into the giveaway. So first of all, the reason why we're doing this giveaway is because we want to show appreciation to all of you beautiful people. So we have decided that we want to do a giveaway. We want to make it very easy. I think it's maybe too easy, but it's not about us. It's about you guys. So here are the rules. First, I'll tell you what the prizes are. You want to hear the prizes? We are going to give away one of these. Maybe my light's too bright. There we go. This is a Yarnis Crochet Kit. And I'm not going to take everything out because I'm not going to put it back in. But it's got like 14 hooks, all different sizes. It comes with some stitch markers.
Yes.
And the sharpest little scissors I've ever used before. So we will be given
sharp. They have a sharp sound.
You know who sharpened these probably. So that is one thing, but wait, there's more. We will also be giving away a Joann's gift card of $20 American dollars.
Very cool, right before Christmas.
Yep. So quickly, here are the rules. It starts right now, as you're seeing this, and it will end Thanksgiving Day. Midnight Thanksgiving Day, all the drawings will be cut off, okay? And we will be picking a winner just via hat, pull a name out the hat on Thanksgiving Day, and we will let you know the winner soon after. Probably give us a day or two, but we'll let you know soon after. Here are the rules. To entry, you have to like, comment, and subscribe on this video, episode 5 of this podcast here, and that will give you one entry. But Nikki and I are so generous, we're going to give you 2 ways to enter. If you share this video and you follow us on Instagram, which you can find us at Yarn as a Second Language on Instagram, you will get a second entry. And on Thanksgiving Day, we'll pick out a name out the hat and we will let the winner know. We'll let you all know that we have picked a winner and all that. But we will contact the winner. We'll contact you and we will send you your prize. It's that easy.
Prize. That's exciting.
It's that easy. Yep.
I like giving things away.
Hold on, I forgot one thing. If you do all that and we only get 99 likes on this video, we're sorry. Things didn't happen. This video also has to get 100 likes. Just 100 likes. So if a video gets 100 likes and we pick you through a valid entry of like, comment, and subscribing, and if you want to get a second entry, share this video and follow us on Instagram. Those are the 3 qualifications for us to give away the prize. I hope that makes sense. And if it doesn't make sense, because I kind of jumbled up, it will be in the description below and it'll be clearly written out. I'll let Nikki write it out. So you know it will be perfect because everybody loves Ms. Nikki and her explanations.
Oh.
They do.
Just trying to be clear and concise about things.
Yep. And that's good. So that is our giveaway. And it is simply to say thank you.
I'm
That's
excited.
I am too.
I'm excited to meet new people in the comments and to see, what other people are out there. I want to make somebody happy at Thanksgiving. We need some cheer distributed in this world.
We need Thanksgiving. I mean,
yeah.
that's kind of what we're doing, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right. Everybody needs some encouragement, some showing appreciation, because there's not a lot of that going on right now. So.
Everybody's very busy. There's a lot going on. There's, you know, a lot of stress and strain and worry. So we would just like to say thank you for spending time, your relaxation time with us.
Yes. Yep. And there is one more thing I forgot. I'm sorry for all my people outside the United States, but this is for United States residents only. Only because international shipping can get crazy. And getting things in the country has been difficult via any type of transportation service. So getting it overseas will be, we're not there yet.
Yeah.
So this will be for U.S. residents only, and we'll put that in the description down below also. But I'm sorry, maybe in the future we can include the entire world. And who knows, maybe if we get 100 likes and Michael B. Jordan qualifies, he might win. Hey, he's open too. If you're listening, Michael B., you can win yourself some prizes.
If Michael B. Jordan wins this, I promise to never say his name the way I prefer to say it again. The real Michael B. Jordan, not somebody that made an account called Michael B. Jordan.
So yeah, that is our giveaway. But we're not done. We're not done. We're done with the giveaway talk. But there has been a couple of requests for you to see somebody that you all love dearly, and you have not seen her for a while. So I'm going to wake her up real quick. I'm going to grab her. Say hello to Miss Rue. She just woke. She was asleep. She just woke up. I'm sorry, girl. But the people want to see you. You want to say hi? Say hi, fans. Hi, people. So, yep, here's Miss Rue.
Very sleepy.
Yeah, she's had a long day. A lot of playing involved today. Are you trying to lay? Look at this.
Just lay down.
She's so tired. So yep, there's Miss Rue, everybody.
There's
I know you missed her.
Rue.
It's been several videos since we've seen her. So here she is. Yeah, everybody loves you. I'm gonna let her go back to sleep. Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
All right, good.
Hard life she's got.
Yep. So yeah, we got a lot going on, don't we?
Yes, there is.
I love it. I love it. So
I have a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
What's coming up next? Still got sock challenge?
Got the sock challenge.
Yes. What do you have? You have a hat on the needles.
Yes.
On your hook, sorry.
Well, I know what you meant. Yeah, I'm trying to. I've made myself a hat last week.
Oh.
And I showed it on the last podcast. Yeah, I did. That gray one. I'm learning that I want to start making stuff for myself more, because usually I make something and give it away. And Lord willing, there's winter coming. I enjoy winter. Even though it's still like 80 degrees here, it's 80 degrees. I want winter so bad I'm wearing a sweatshirt in 80-degree weather. But I'm going to start making some stuff for myself.
Okay.
That's what's up next for me, because I've made plenty of stuff for other people for Christmas and everything like that.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm going to make a couple things for me.
That's awesome.
And I have a project for you. I want you, Nikki, to make a little sweater for Rue for the winter. I think that would be pretty cool.
That is always on my list. But pesky people keep jumping in front of Rue for knitted gifts.
Yeah.
So she's going to have to just get bumped up to the head head of the queue here. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, she is the star of the show. I mean,
Basically.
yeah. So yeah, I'll get you her measurements and see what you can come up with.
With or without hair. She's pretty fuzzy.
She's going to get groomed very soon. So after she gets groomed,
Oh.
I figured I'll groom her right now while it's still 80 degrees.
Yeah.
And then maybe by the time cold weather hits, she'll have some fur grown in to keep her warmer. But she needs the cut. She's ready. So look.
I think we're making too much noise for her.
Yeah, what do you got on the horizon? What are you trying to do?
Well, I got my mom's gift to make. And beyond that, I've got one more hat gift to make. And then I think I am not knitting anything else for, gift giving, Christmas, or anything like that. It just worked out this year that I just don't have anything left to do like that. So I'm happy about that. I like to give knitted gifts, but when you put a deadline on it, like December 25th, it's got to be done. And if you got to ship it somewhere, especially with the postal system being kind of all over, that puts a serious deadline on it. So I just decided that I'm not going to worry with that.
Yeah. No, I agree. She sees her reflection and she's barking at herself. She's delirious right now. So, yeah, creating under a deadline it takes some of the joy out of it.
Especially when, you can't control how much time, I can't control how much time I'm going to get to craft every day. I can say, okay, from 4:30 till 5:15, I can do this, but, there's traffic, there's somebody, a phone call, there's something you have to do. So that's why, it's really important to me that people do spend time with us. I appreciate y'all listening to my nerdiness about a textile book or yarn or things like that. Because craft time is precious time, and how you choose to spend it is, that matters.
You're right. You're right.
As Rue tries to escape from us up the stairs, I saw her.
Oh boy.
Nap time is precious time.
When I crochet, it's relaxing. It's usually not quiet, but it's still, I'm able just to focus on one thing, and you get into that rhythm.
Yeah.
And you're just in a zone, and it's relaxing.
Yeah.
And then you get a little bit of instant gratification, unless you're working on socks. There's no instant gratification in that. But you get the instant gratification of seeing something just grow and just boom, I don't know. But yeah, I get that. I don't know what she's doing.
She's tired of hearing us talk, I think. We interrupted her nap. She wasn't camera ready. We keep calling her name, but there's no treats appearing. There's a lot going on for a puppy.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so let's go ahead and wrap this thing up. You guys heard about the giveaway. Like I said, it's in the description below. I'm not even going to say to like, comment, and subscribe for this episode here, because if you want to enter, you got to do it anyway. But anyways, appreciate you guys watching. And this isn't, we are like on our slope. We're right down here. We're going so high up. We really are. So this is just the beginning. We look forward to doing more things like this in the very near future. And yeah, we're rocking and rolling.
Yeah, it's so much fun to interact with people in the comments.
Yep, it really is. Because we are not doing this we're definitely not doing it for money.
No. No.
No, this is just a way for us to connect with people with common interest in crafting. So
Yep.
I think that's great. So yeah, you got anything else?
I think that's plenty. I've nerded out one more time. Nerded out on my book here, so I'm pretty much done. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Well, thank you for watching, and we look forward to hearing from you guys, and be looking out for future videos very, very soon. And we will see you all later, and good luck. Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck. All right. See you guys.